garland disc med banana feeling. That one has probably marzipan.
It just smells like dark chocolate.
This one's probably peppermint. And then I don't know what this one is. Rum liquor. Okay.
Nice dark. Can't tell if you like it or not.
I don't.
So it is 72 degrees outside today. It's October 3rd, which is kind of crazy. It's so pretty and it's very sunny and very hot. I'm on my way to get my teeth checked. I have another Invisalign appointment at the orthodontist. And I have had a really great time on this set of trays, but I think I'm gonna need another set. So we'll see what they say when we get there, but I have a suspicion to pull this down, we're gonna need another set. Uh-huh.
So it's good. It's better.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So we do still need to go again.
Yeah, I think so. Just do it for more.
That's okay with me. I'm not.
Yeah.
I just want it to work, you know. And yeah.
And then we'll bring this down.
Great.
Anything else that you want to change?
The first item I picked up was from a skincare company. The second was a team-signed Canucks jersey. So I'm gonna open that up when I get home because I need to like get photographs of it because they didn't have any. But like, seriously. So a couple months ago, 2 of my friends went to the UK and they brought back this really fun postcard. And then Mary, who I like stayed with in London when we went for school, sent me this when she actually traveled back there. And then today, 2 of the other ones were there last month and they got me this amazing magnet. So yes, if you know me, you know I'm obsessed with this. Today has been the craziest day. I was in the office all day. It's 5 p.m. I have a spin class and I am very tired. And like that was the only post late night spin. It was a nice late 7:50 class. Got my smoothie with Zoe, hung out. I didn't vlog anything today because honestly, back-to-back meetings since basically 8:30 a.m. Super busy. Don't like being that busy. It makes me feel really not great by the end of the day. So I'm just gonna go home and sleep. So I have a quick office morning today because I will be going back tomorrow morning. We have event walkthroughs and all this crazy stuff, but I'm going to go in today for like 30-40 minutes just to count a bunch of things that I need for the event. It saves me time going ahead even though we're like really coming up to it fast, but rather do it today. So one of my GoPro batteries just broke. If you have a GoPro, you know there's like a little tab to pull the battery out of the casing, like any battery would, and it broke off. So I only have 1 battery left. I have to buy a new battery today. I know it's hard to tell given that I'm laying on the couch, but in a few minutes I'm leaving to go meet my foodie friends for the first time in like a year. Out for the night, rocking all black, and then I just put the vest on. I feel like this might be slightly overdressed in terms of it's gonna be too hot to wear this. I'll take the vest off maybe, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I thought you might come from this way, so I didn't know.
Great.
Ah!
I'm Maddie.
I missed us. They removed the Santa from over there. Do you remember they always had the Santa there for like 2 years?
I'll get the picture.
We're together. All of us used.
It's taking too long.
That's okay.
Oh this feels not better.
Last night's reunion was so much fun. We had such a nice time together again. We've already planned our next get together, which is exciting. And I'm in the office today. I have a long weekend too with spin class booked every day. So it's going to be really fun, really good to get back into an exercise groove after like a really busy week. This is definitely gonna give me a headache. They're like banging into the tiles. Didn't expect to spend any money today, but I ended up hanging out with one of my coworkers after we left the office at the same time. So these are the earrings not in the store. They're so cute, they're so me. Then we walked into a different store and I didn't, again, not planning on getting anything, just walked in, she got a sweater and then she saw this and I was like, well, I guess I'm getting that. Just really pretty green, like velvet material. And it's just a nice green sweater. It was only 40 bucks, which is really good for sweaters right now. We are not doing Thanksgiving this weekend. It's Canadian Thanksgiving time, but we have a friend who is going to be working, the one who always like cooks crazy meals. So we are not going to do it without all parties present. So we are going to do it next weekend, which means this weekend is a nice long 3-day holiday where I just get to chill. That was the most calories I've burned in a long time. It's like 480. Grocery store called Fresh Street Market.
We'll just get one because you and Tommy would have
We can have it today.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
Yeah, because it saves me from needing to go. And it's 40 bucks. Like that's decent. This place is so cute and the lighting is so wonderful. I did feel like I crushed that though, like towards the middle when I was really starting to get her vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm all about that.
Kind of being swallowed up by this one. What is happening with collars this year? Like what is... We did super well today. I had such a great time. This was the instructor's second class ever, so it was very interesting to get adjusted to a new instructor, especially when they're learning sound. But it was so fun. I felt so strong, and she had a lot of standing like songs, but it was really great, like climbing and all that. And then we just went to H&M, as you saw, and I only walked away with 2 things, but I had gift cards, so I didn't actually spend any of my money. I brought one of these a couple of months ago because I had to say goodbye to one of my sports bras like 2 days ago because it was 8 years old and it was just time. So now I have this really pretty kind of burgundy purple color for one, and then I got this yellow sweater. Yellow is a very fine like line for me because some of them actually wash me out a lot. This one doesn't, because if it's paler or beige, it just is too close to my skin and it just doesn't work. This one actually was very cute, and it was one of their $39 sweaters. So I got this to add to my sweater collection for the fall. It's still a bit early because it's so warm out still. I feel like I'm in this continued fashion awakening, figuring out exactly what my style is, but my budget doesn't match the things I like, and the things that I can afford I don't like. So I'm really trying like little by little to like reinvent. This year though, I really want to find a new coat, like an outerwear coat. I have the gray one that I really like from Zara, but it doesn't button and it doesn't like zip, so there's nothing holding it together. It's just kind of like a fancy cardigan that's open. So I really want to find something like good and bigger, because that doesn't fit, like this sweater wouldn't fit under that because my shoulders are so broad. It's just like to be worn outside of like a really thin blouse or shirt. So that is it. The potatoes and the stuffing were good. Veggies were good. The meat, little fatty, hard to chew. Maybe that's just my teeth. It's Thanksgiving Monday and I'm going to my 3rd spin class in 3 days. I wanted to do one every single long weekend day in the morning, and today's is at 10:40, which is earlier than the other 2 I did at 11:50, but still perfectly fine. And let's go sit probably in a wing today because the entire class is full because it was a theme ride. I'm 3 for 3 for the long weekend. I was on the wing because it was super crowded. I was actually bike 1 right next to the mirror at the very front. And that's actually pretty fun. I actually really enjoyed it because the instructor I'm very familiar with, so I didn't really need to see her like in front and mirror her. I could just like do it from listening, so that was really, really fun. Tommy and I watched 4 episodes of The House of Dragon last night. He has already seen the first 7 and 8 came out last night, and I hadn't seen any of it yet, so we watched like 4 episodes, just hung out. Weekends should just be 3 days because today is the day I'm gonna do like house chores and a couple of things online for my course and look at a vlog and like throw away old stuff and just clean up. Like I need 3 days so I can effectively do everything I want to do. The event's coming up on November 2nd. It's my 4th time around doing it, but my 3rd time around being super active in it, so I'm hoping that that'll give me an advantage a bit, and I've been prepping effectively, so ideally everything is okay, and I'm as prepared as I can be. I never shared the gallery wall update. I'm realizing that now. I still need to add to it. I'm not loving how it looks at the moment because I feel like I need to add more things to it. It's too spaced out and a little bit too like, I can't find any circular frames, but I want them, so it's all rectangular or square. It was very blue heavy, like I mentioned, but I love this piece. It really, like, it's different enough from these 2 blues, and now it makes these 2 blues actually look quite different, so I do love that. I need to find something to fill these, and of course still looking for circular. Things like this take a long time to build, I think, and I haven't been collecting pieces long enough to have just been able to collect them and then just have like just an entire gallery that I could just put up on the wall, but I like it. People were sending me some really amazing pieces to do on another wall, but I don't have a lot of walls in this place to work with, so I would love to do like a wall for where I can add to the bleach piece I have over there, maybe do stuff from like other fandoms and worlds that I watch very actively, but right now I feel like there's nowhere really for me to put it, or else we're just getting swallowed up by all this artwork, so that's a bummer, but it's just part of it right now. I have to be responsible and not, you know, just like buy things that don't work for the place we have. So I would just focus on this wall for now and keep that up. Hello vlog. I did a half day in the office today. Well, not even half day. I left at like 2:30, so that is not a half day. I left, yeah, like 2:30ish and came back to do some extra work. I have a couple of things I'm doing for our auction packages and things like that. I hope I'll be able to vlog some of the stuff as we get closer, because there'll be a lot more like putting things together, because right now we have like over $30,000 of donated items, which is really exciting. So right now I'm building out a website for it with a platform that does auction related stuff, so that's exciting. I've used this for 3 years now, so it's actually pretty familiar at this point. It's just a lot of work to put together after I receive all the items. The event is officially in 3 weeks from today, so it's very much crunch time. It's been crunch time for like a month, but now like, we're getting closer. There's a lot of stuff that can't actually happen until like 2 or 3 weeks out. I started like a lot earlier this year, back in March, so that my part of this contribution could be a lot more reasonable on my workload when it came to November, but work stuff, not that exciting. What is exciting is that we have our first regular season game today, and our puck drops in like 10 minutes or so. So while I'm finishing up my work, I have my second screen doing hockey. So I don't know if I've said it on here, but our event takes place on November 2nd, and the first regular season game for the package that Tommy and I bought to go to 11 games is on the 1st, which means it's like peak event prep the night before at the hotel, setting things up. I can't go to that game, and I'm a little sad about that, but at least it's not my team. So Tommy will go with a friend. They'll get to hang out and watch that, and I'll be at an event sleeping at the hotel again, just trying to make it through that day. I'm being dramatic a bit, but like it'll be fine. It's just busy right now, and not like, it's good productive busy most of the time. It's not just mindlessly spinning out. So, and again, this isn't my workload all the time, so like I don't like being this busy all the time, but I don't have to be, fortunately. So I just need to get through it and make sure that all of our stuff shows up and nothing gets lost and the website's ready to go. There's so many things, it's almost like it's trying to plan everything out when there's so many moving parts is crazy, but that's like everybody's work, I get that. But things are just coming in, and like lots of stuff needs to happen at different times, but they're all being presented as if they're of the same level of importance, and they're not. So it's just trying to prioritize things like that to make sure that all the work gets done, but not in a way that's just like not sustainable, and I'm just broken by the end of this and like super sick. I do not want to get sick after this.